This is Guitar. How you guys doing today? Until then, let's play. So how you people in the group that just... No, what's wrong with leaving things in the past are not supposed to be brought up, huh? What's wrong with that? Just because something bad happened doesn't mean you get to bring it up all of a sudden. Dang, no wonder you guys gave Andy a hard time. Dang. Look, everybody moves on, so I move. Everybody moved on, I moved on. Everybody you know, like, they moved on from the past. This is 2019. This is not 2016 and 17. Let that shit go. Come on. That is not funny. Sometimes it could really hurt people. Dang. Just because you bring up the past in the group doesn't mean you get to bring it up again. I thought we're all about moving on and starting fresh over. I thought we agreed to that, but there's some people that just can't move on. There's some people out there in the world that just can't move on without starting drama. Like, I'm sorry. I'm all about moving on and stuff. Like, I don't understand why you guys bring up the past all of a sudden. Bring out the past, ooh boo. Yes, it was a bad time, but I moved on from that. Man. I don't know why people don't like moving on. Okay, here's what I think. If people don't move on, here's what I think. They start drama and they make themselves look like the good guys. Like, come on. Come on, son. Come on, son. Don't be like that. Remember, I know from experience holding grudge can't be a bad thing. If you continue to hold grudge against one person in the past, well, then you can't move on. If you can't move on, you're just hurting yourself. I just don't get it. I just don't get you. Just because you bring up something from the past doesn't mean you have the right to bring it up and make that person feel bad. You're just starting drama. Knock it off. Please. We're all friends here. Let's be friends again. You know, it's difficult to say why that. I just don't understand why. Why? Hopefully that'll get his attention. Like, I just don't understand why people refuse to move on. If they refuse to move on, then they're the bad guys. People who move on are trying to have a second chance in life. I just don't understand why. See, that's the problem with people these days. They hold grudges and they can't forgive and move on. I mean, I moved on from my grudge with Saint. I really did. I moved on. And I just don't understand why people in the clan are starting to bring up the past that needs to be stay silent. I just don't understand why there's people that just can't move on. Look, if you can't move on from the past, even if you're UFG, just let it go. If you don't let it go, you're basically hurting yourself. Mentally and physically. Feeling wise. You're hurting yourself. Let things go. He kept a name because he thought people moved on. But I was wrong. I was proven wrong. There's some people out there that just can't accept reality. I just don't understand that. Just because something from the past, it's like, oh, you did something wrong, maybe we should just bring it up. No. Let it go. Gee, it's not that hard. If you let things go, then you move on with your life. I just don't understand why there's people in the clan thinking about bringing something up that should stay silent. I just don't understand it. That's what I don't understand. It's okay. It's like this. Okay. Let me explain from this analogy. You find a molded cake with cheese on top of it, and you eat it, and you get sick, and you regret it, and you can't let shit go. You can't let things go. Oh my gosh. I just don't understand people why they do this. I don't understand why. Oh look, oh there's people in the clan that can't move on with their life. Yada yada yada. That's what I'm picking up. Like, Andy is trying to teach you guys to move on, yet you're bringing up stuff that should be left alone. What's wrong with you guys? I thought we were all friends, not enemies. God, conflict no matter what the era. See, that's the problem. There's people who can't move on, there's people that move on. They just need to accept that reality is reality. And there's nothing we could do to change it. But bringing up something from the past won't help it. It just won't. I'm sorry. It won't help. If you're not able to agree with Andy, then why are you wasting our time? Just why? If you're upset at him for the past, then you should leave us alone. Because if you're complaining, you're bringing stuff up, you're acting like a acting like a sore loser. And that's what I'm getting from it. Is people that just doesn't want to move on. Like, I understand why they can't move on, but you don't have to bring it up and blame Andy for all this shit. He tried his best to move on. He tried his best to tell people to let things go. They just happen to say, oh, something from the past. Let's bring it up. Let's make Andy look like the bad guy. No. He's not the bad guy. He's a good guy. I'm a good guy. You guys are the bad guys here. Trying to bring stuff up and make him feel guilty. What is this shit? What is this crap anyways? What is this? I just don't understand why there's these type of people out there. If they're unhappy with the past, well, then stop giving Andy a hard time and leave him alone. And move on. Because I am standing up for the group and the clan. Not just Andy, everybody. I'm standing up to those who disagree, don't like the name UFG. There's some people out there that just doesn't want the past to be forgotten. Forget the past and start over. Second chances are real. I don't know what home you grew up in to act like this. It's stupid. Knock it off. If you don't like it, stop blaming Andy. Cause he's trying his wholehearted best to help people move on. And there's some people that willing to there's some people out there that just can't let things go. It's like they thrive on drama. You don't thrive on drama and bring up stuff from the past. Let it go. You just don't understand. Gee, there's people in the clan that just can't move on. And that's uncool. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoy my video, my quick short zombie gameplay. Now see you guys in the next one. Peace out. UFG on top. Peace.